7 years ago, I came across an idea that changed my life and work forever. At that time, I read a book that left a deep impact on me. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, shared his experiences in a Nazi concentration camp, one of the darkest and most unimaginable places a human being could endure. He saw people suffering in ways that most of us could never comprehend, stripped of everything they had, their freedom, their dignity, their families. Yet, even in those horrifying conditions, he observed something remarkable. Those who were able to find meaning in their suffering were the ones who survived, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. They had something to live for, even when everything seemed hopeless. One of the most powerful lessons Frankl taught is that we don't always have control over what happens to us, but we do have control over how we respond. And that single realization changed the way I see life. For a long time, like many people, I believed that happiness was something I had to chase, something that would come after I achieved success, after I reached my big goals, after I gained the approval of others. I thought that once I had more money, more recognition, more accomplishments, then and only then I would finally feel fulfilled. But over the years, I started to realize something. Fulfillment doesn't come from external achievements alone. It comes from the meaning we give to our experiences, the way we choose to live every single day, and the impact we have on others. We live in a world that constantly tells us we need to do more, be more, achieve more. We spend so much time chasing a future version of ourselves that we forget to appreciate the present. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when I get that promotion. I'll be happy when I buy that house. I'll be happy when I finally have time. But the truth is, happiness isn't waiting for us at the finish line. It's found in the journey, in the process, in the way we show up for our lives every single day. It's found in the small, meaningful moments we often overlook. The laughter we share with a friend, the deep conversations that touch our hearts, the quiet moments of gratitude when we realize how much we already have. And when people reach the end of their lives and look back, their biggest regrets are not about money, status, or fame. They don't wish they had worked more hours, bought a bigger house, or impressed more people. They regret not spending enough time with the people they loved. They regret not following their passions, not expressing their true feelings, not taking more risks. They regret waiting too long to truly start living. For years, I had a dream of starting a YouTube channel, a platform where I could share my thoughts, inspire young people, and help them build the lives they truly want. I knew that deep down, I wanted to make a difference, to share the lessons I had learned, to help others navigate the challenges of life. But I kept delaying it. I told myself I wasn't ready yet, that I needed more time, more resources, more confidence. I kept making excuses. The truth? I was afraid of failing, afraid of what people might say, afraid that I wouldn't be good enough. I kept thinking, what if I start and no one watches? What if people judge me? What if I fail? But then, after years of hesitation, I realized something important. If I kept waiting for the perfect moment, I would never start. Because the perfect moment doesn't exist. There will always be reasons to wait. There will always be doubts, fears, and uncertainties. But at some point, we have to ask ourselves, what if I never do it? What if I let fear hold me back for the rest of my life? So I finally made the decision. I took the leap and started my channel. Not because I had everything figured out, but because I knew I had something valuable to share. I didn't wait until I was completely ready because I realized I would never feel ready. I just had to start. And the moment I did, something changed. I realized that the fear of starting is always greater than the reality of doing. I realized that the only way to grow, to improve, to make an impact is to take that first step, even when it's scary, even when it's uncertain. And that's why I want to share this message with you. Because I know so many of you have dreams, goals, and passions that you've been putting off. Maybe you've been waiting for the right time. Maybe you've been doubting yourself. Maybe you're scared of failure, just like I was. But I'm here to tell you, start now. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you have all the answers. Because the truth is, you will never feel 100% ready. But if you take the first step, you will figure things out along the way. So what if, instead of waiting for the perfect moment, we started living with purpose today? Call your parents. Have that deep conversation with a friend. Work on something you truly love. Travel to that place you've always dreamed of. Laugh more. Love more. Be present. Because in the end, life is not about how much we achieve. It's about how much we experience. It's about the lives we touch, the love we give, and the moments we create. And the beauty of this is that every small step you take builds momentum. Every decision to move forward, no matter how uncertain, shapes the path ahead. Clarity doesn't come from standing still. It comes from taking action, learning, and growing along the way. Trust yourself. Embrace the unknown. And remember that the journey itself is where meaning is found. So don't wait. Start now. Because in the end, the only real regret will be not having started sooner.